The two drills that I'm about to show you are two of the best that I've ever come up with, two of the best that help you create tons and tons of clubhead speed. And this first one in particular, not only is it going to help you to create a lot of clubhead speed, it's going to help you if you want to become an elite level ball striker. What you're going to see every single player on the PGA Tour do is they're going to have this lag and this angle between their wrist and the club very late in the downswing. When you pause their hands in front of the right leg, you're going to see this club still almost parallel with the ground. And then more importantly, they're going to release that angle as they're coming through contact and get this long position all the way through. So when the arm is parallel to the ground, kind of at the shoulder, this club is extending down the target line and really allowing that lag to release and snap on through there. Now, most players that I see do the opposite of that. They get their lag in the backswing, they get tight up here, they get this really sharp angle at the top of the swing, and then it starts to cast and release as they start down. When they get the hands in front of the right leg down here, the club is way down like that instead of here like this. Now, it's that whip of the club coming through contact that allows you to do a lot of good stuff that's happening right through impact area. So number one, it's going to help you to get that forward shaft lean, especially when you're hitting your irons. You want the hands leaning in front. It's going to give you consistency. It's going to de-loft the club so you get more ball speed. You get all these great things that are happening. It's also going to help you to make a consistent divot as you're coming through impact. And like I said before, it's going to help your speed to go way up. So here's how you do it. The first piece here is I'm going to make a really wide takeaway. So I'm only going to go back to when my hands are about belt high here. Now you'll notice that I haven't really set the club very much. Both my arms are straight and this club is parallel with the ground here, really wide away from my body. Now I'm not swaying to try to reach out there. I'm rotating around my chest and I'm letting the club go out there. So I'm not reaching this way, I'm just rotating in place, letting the club go wide. Now number two, I'm gonna shift my weight and start to open my body up here a little bit. And as I do that, I'm gonna start to get some lag in this club. So because I'm so wide, so late, what would be late in the downswing, I'm really forced to get that lag in that angle super, super late here. Most players, again, they're getting that angle up here and then it's going away. We're trying to get that angle almost way down here at contact. So this drill forces you into really, really late lag in the golf swing. So I'm here, and then as I open my body, that club starts to set there and I get that really good angle of late lag. And then finally, I go ahead and I release that. And like I said, I want you to feel like this club is down this way. So if I let the club hinge back up, I'm flipping it and it's already hinged back up when my hand is kind of shoulder height. I want you to feel like that club is down, it never hinges back up, and it releases long through contact. So that's gonna get you to not only get the shaft lean, get your body leading the way, but I'm not flipping through there. I'm letting that club stay square, 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 long through the shot, and I'm releasing that angle though. So when my right arm is parallel to the ground, I want that club extended all the way out like this. So let me do one in slow motion here. Really wide on the backswing. As I open my body, I get these wrist angles, and then from there, I release like heck to this long finish. Let me go a little bit faster now. It's gonna look like that. And if you hit a shot doing this, it's not gonna go very far, but you'll be surprised at how hot the ball comes off and how low it comes off. That's from the forward shaft lean. That's what the pros are doing. So let's go ahead and try one out here. Again, it's not a drill to try to hit it far yet. It's trying to get you to come through impact correctly and really efficient. Get that whip through contact. There we go. Nice little short iron there, or a short swing. And I'm hitting that iron shot only about probably 3/4 of the distance it would normally go. So here I have a 4-iron. This ball isn't getting very high off the ground, and I'm really trying to feel like that lag is late in the swing here. Now you'll notice that I'm probably going a little farther back than I feel like. I'm giving you what you'll feel like here, and it's gonna be a little bit longer when you actually make a swing. So let's try another one out. There we go. Super, super low to the ground. You may even notice that it hooks a little bit. That one was really, really compressed there. So that's the first step to this. That's gonna teach you to get that lag and that club whipping through contact like the pros are doing. Now number two, we need to go ahead and lengthen that up a little bit. Nobody's gonna hit it very far nobody's gonna create very much clubhead speed only swinging back to here. What I need to do now is feel like my hands go directly over my head. I want you to feel like your hands are a merry-go-round. So you imagine that merry-go-round is up and down, or excuse me, a Ferris wheel and not a merry-go-round. That Ferris wheel is up and down, where that merry-go-round is flat around us. I want you to feel like your hands are on that Ferris wheel and they're just straight up above your head like this. And pair that up with this late lag and release long through the shot like I was just talking about there, and that's when you can get some really, really good distances. So again, I have a 4-iron here. You saw the last two didn't go all that far, but this one's gonna really ramp up the speed here. Let's try it out. There we go, hit that one pretty good. And I may not have the flight scope lined up. I'm trying to miss a little bit left of the water there, but that was a pretty solid shot. Look at the divot here, that dollar bill size divot. That's from me coming through contact the way I need to because of the first drill that I did there. Now, a lot of players are gonna tell me, Clay, I understand that I need to get that big backswing. I need to get my hands higher. Everybody that's hitting it far does that, but I just don't feel like I can do that in my swing. That's not how I swing the club. I feel tight. I feel all disjointed when I'm doing that. And what that comes from is not using the hips and the shoulders correctly. So I'm gonna walk you through a video here where I talk about how to unlock the hips and unlock the shoulders so that we can really get that great turn. That's what I call the power turn in the top speed golf system. And once you learn how to use the body correctly, that makes it way easier to get that big backswing. Now, if you pair that big backswing up with this drill we did today, with this lag, this late lag, and this extension through the shot, that's what all the pros are doing. That's what you see everybody on the PGA Tour, their clubs coming in like this, and the guys that are hitting it long get a big hip turn, a big shoulder turn, really get wound up a long way. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do that in this next video. I'll play a preview of that. It's gonna unlock some of these secrets for you for the hips and the shoulders. All you need to do to see the full video is go ahead and click on one of the cards that pops up on your screen here. Now, if you don't see one of those cards that pop up somewhere up here, go ahead and go down to the description below and click the link there. You'll get instant access. I tell you what, you're gonna have a lot of fun. This first drill that I gave you is pretty daggone tough, but once you get that down and you pair that up with this bigger turn and you unlock your body ranges of motion that you never knew you had, you're gonna hit it so far you won't believe it. So best of luck. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Let's go ahead and unlock those body rotations right now. Most of the instruction out there today is killing you of your power. The things that they're telling you to do can make you hit it shorter, and worse than that, not even any more consistent. I'm gonna go over some of the real secrets to powerful, consistent golf in this video. Let's go and get started. So here's some of the keys into making that happen. If you wanna incorporate this in your swing, let me break it down exactly what you should do. Number one, let's focus on the belt buckle. This is another big misconception. I want to keep that belt buckle facing the ball so I can really stretch out my midsection and really get loaded up. I'm not a big fan of that. That's really going to kill your distance. In your backswing, I want to feel like that belt buckle rotates to the right and you really let your hips and legs be loose. Notice how my legs are moving here. I'm not trying to keep those rigid and tight, or I'm really just taking all the speed out of my swing. All right, so on that one, I really felt like I let my belt buckle rotate back. And a good key to this is feel like your knees are loose. Feel like when you make your backswing. Piece number two, let's go ahead and rotate our shoulders. When I let my lower body rotate, my upper body can rotate a lot better also. So if I let my hips move, my shoulders will move more. So here, once I've got my hips working well, I'm gonna add to that my shoulders making a big rotation. On average, on the PGA Tour, players are getting about 120 degrees of shoulder rotation. I don't see hardly anybody getting less than 90 degrees. So it starts with the hips, knees nice and loose, allow the belt buckle to rotate, and then from there, so those are two really big keys. But here's the truth. There's one thing, and if you don't do this correctly, nothing else is gonna work.